it that made the recording. It's all yours, Andrew.
Well, I didn't expect it would start that soon. But anyway, welcome back to another session of War for the Crown on the MPGN. Last session, the agents reached the village of Soto and found that the wolf problem was real. The agents killed some wolves, but that angered the villagers as they said they'd made a pact with a very large wolf who will now attack the village. The party managed to use dog BO to track down the wolf's lair and kill several wolves in there, including a very large wolf called Halmesh. The agents then returned to the village as heroes, and the next day they were able to celebrate this victory over the wolves with the villagers themselves. The villagers then asked the agents who did they support out of the imperialists with Maxillar Pythareus or the loyalists under Princess Eutropia, and the agents all turned to Humphrey to hear Humphrey's answer.
Oh dear.
Let me teach you all about the economics of the kingdom. And I want to use my profession merchant skill to sell them on Princess Eutropia.
Do you have a profession merchant? I assume you do.
Absolutely. That's my family skill. That's the thing.
At this point, Izzy starts looking on her phone.
And this is why you're poor, and it's a good thing.
Take it away, Humphrey.
Do you want me to roll or you want me to talk? Oh, yeah.
Well, no, you can talk and roll. I mean, it depends what you think you're going to say.
Not only will she uplift you into from what I would deem below the poverty line to barely above the poverty line, but we will reduce taxes. I know this because we've killed the tax. No, we've seen what happens to the tax line.
I mean, the important people seem to be interested, I think. Humphrey, I mean, many others, they think this is a political discussion and they just drift off on their phone.
And the beer will be cheaper.
And that resonates with more. Yeah. It's cheers. Cheaper beer. Yay.
Cheaper beer.
So then they come back to, sorry, so who was giving us the cheaper beer? Are you going to be the Emperor, Humphrey, Lord Humphrey?
No, Princess Eutropia, who really we should be calling Empress Eutropia at some stage.
Empress Eutropia. And, they seem to, and obviously you guys have saved the town, so you think if there were attitudes that were balancing, on the fence, they seem to be coming around Princess or Empress Eutropia.
And her local loyalist supporter and part of the local nobility, Dame Morgana.
The new one, yes.
Whatever her made-up last name was. I can't remember. What was whatever we're calling her now.
I think she is a Lothide. That is the estate at Bettany Estate.
Yep.
That is true. Well, and they turn to look at you, Morgana. Morgana, do you have anything to add to this stirring conversation that Humphrey has led down to cheaper beer?
No, I certainly fully support my friend here, and he certainly speaks for all of us in regard to these matters.
Yes, excellent. Well, there's much cheering. This is not a wealthy village in a sense, but they seem to have put on a very good breakfast for you, including some beer, should you choose to drink it. I mean, it's not of great quality, but for them, they're obviously making the effort.
Well, that being the case, definitely.
Yeah, let's enjoy their hospitality and show them that we're happy to mingle with the common people.
Yeah, they're very chuffed with that.
I am actually happy to drink the beer, so let's do
that. Same. What do you mean, actually?
That was only half a dig at you and the truth about me. So just leave it there.
That means, Izzy, you might have to make a bluff check and the villagers make a sense motive check.
No, I'm not. I'm not bluffing or kidding or being anything like that. I'm 100% truthful.
You're in. All
He's a
right.
big
Well,
drinker.
what would you like to do now? Certainly you get the feeling the villagers are happy to the Soto villagers are happy to entertain you here for a while.
Yeah, no, we're adventurers. We're happy to tie one on. Let's go.
Yeah, so up to you. You tell me when you know you're in the Voynham barony, and that you are probably about a day or so from the Voynham estate or Voinaris, which is the capital of the barony.
And this is the morning, did you say?
Absolutely, this is the morning. So you came back at night because you were out all night, and then you came back in the early hours, greeted by the village elder. Bellot, who said, well done. Hey, hang around in the morning. We'll get all the villagers together. That's what's happened.
Well, in that case, I might just get a couple of road beers.
Yeah, right. No,
probably.
yeah, drink with the people. Drink with the people.
All right, cool.
Don't be a snob.
I mean, if you do, but they'll probably find you a travel mug.
The snob. That's a good one.
Good one, let's have a toast to the village, my favourite village in this part of villagedom. And
yeah, drink away. Let's go.
Come on, Izzy. What are you toasting to?
Toasting to our victory against the wolves and helping to keep the village safe, and to Princess Eutropia.
Here. How about you, From? He's bound to have a beer, isn't he?
I don't know.
I will have a small one. Thank you.
No small ones. Drink with your party. Come on.
They come in pints.
Give me the beer. Praise Angrad.
Wait, is Morgana talking about the beer or Chester?
All of it.
Yes, good one.
And we get hammered, and that's the next 3 days.
Yeah, that's right.
Sure, yep. No, we can put in a 3-day beer fest. 3-day beer fest.
Well, Morgana can't drink beer though because she's pregnant, so it's not good for her.
It's not our problem.
Just wine then, I guess.
No, she'll just supervise everyone else, make sure they don't die.
How about some sushi or brie or something like that?
And that's how witches are made, isn't it? They drink beer when they're pregnant.
I don't know. If it's Minecraft, they get hit by a lightning bolt.
I think they'll just. I'll just have a few eyes of Newt.
Eyes of Newt.
Cockeyes of Chester.
Well, I'll assume the 3 days go past, and you guys manage to rest up in that period as well as drink a lot of beer. The villagers start getting a bit nervous that they will basically have no supplies at all.
Well, let's give them some money. How much would a 3-day beer fest for the town cost?
Oh, they say they couldn't ask for any money. I mean, you save the town.
No, I insist.
Well, you give us what you can, Lord Umpray, but
how much do I reckon it would cost? Do I have a rough idea?
Well, I mean, yes, it's cheap. I don't even know whether to be 50 gold. Certainly not more than 100 gold.
Okay, well, I'll go 100, and we'll pretend that's whatever. There you go.
All right.
So we've gone full party. We've gone beer. We've got pinatas. They've done the dragon dance.
Oh, From's
all
really
the bards.
From's upset. He missed the dragon dance. Angred doesn't.
That might have been a very drunk Humphrey with one of the locals just throwing him around.
But still.
Putting the terrified young man on my shoulders, making him dance around like a dragon.
Making him roar. Do
it.
Oh, I think the little kids probably would have got into that, jumping up on Humphrey's shoulders. Roar!
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet. So we've won over this village. Good job.
I mean, I know my son would have been doing that.
Yeah.
watch him today just doing his own thing while training was going on at soccer. But, that's the way it goes. So, oh, gee. There's no sense of urgency or anything for him, which is surprising because at the end of the game, he really wants to know the score. And I think you paid no attention during the game. Why would you want to hear it?
You won by association. Congratulations.
Yes.
Everybody's a
He doesn't want to be involved. He's just in his own world.
Yeah.
Yes. So what next?
All right. Well, off to the Voynham Barry, Barony.
So yes, you could head back. So you had come from or via Voinaris, which is the main city, but the Voinarum estate, which is where the Baroness lives, you had come via there to ask for permission to go to Sotto, and you've come from there, and yes, I could well understand why you want to go back to say, hey, this is what we've done.
Is there any more adventuring to be done? Have we been told of anything else? That
you do know that at where you came from originally, the Tellus estate, that you hadn't been to the ruins of Jambus, the former sort of capital of that place, that you knew had spiders within it.
Oh, sorry. That's right. We decided not to do that because we didn't want to get continually poisoned. Gotcha.
That's right, exactly. Yeah. Because ultimately there was the warning that From may be infected, and obviously Umfrey was given instructions he's to kill From as soon as anything manifests. And I think From Umfrey may have looked at that differently than the instructions. But I think Morgana may have a list of some other things that possibly are of interest, other than obviously returning to your own estate.
Let me check my notes.
To see if anything else needs to be looked at your own estate.
I mean, we've got a masterwork Purple Heartwood Harp now, so surely we can do the Spider Forest.
And what does that do? Anything related?
I mean, it plays music, I assume.
Nice. That ought to do it.
I have no idea what's going on.
Don't worry, neither do we.
Right, I'll let you
so
guys.
we've done the Beggar Woods, haven't we?
Yep.
Well, you've begged for his wood, yeah.
Did we clear out all the bandits? That's still a problem, isn't it?
Well, the bandits aren't so much of a problem anymore because didn't we strike a deal with them?
Well, yeah, but that makes us bandit barons. We don't want to be that kind of people, do we?
Yeah, but we can't go back. We can't go back and slaughter them now.
Oh no, we definitely could, but the issue would be that the Night Swan. I'm worried about the Night Swan turning up and killing us all.
Oh, that's right.
Because I'm not sure who's. I don't think she's going to take it well if we kill all the bandits. She'd rather. I mean, she's already told us to kill Baron Acker.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that.
So, yeah, that's right. Because he's a dude that we like.
Well, I mean, let's face it. The best way to keep on everyone's good side is just kill everyone.
Okay, so we'll lure him to the woods. The bandits can kill him. Then it's not us that killed him.
But job done. Yeah.
And then say that he killed all the bandits before he died of wounds that inflicted.
Yeah, we use his weapon and we execute them all with that one.
I think we've still got. Okay. I think we've done this Baron Tellus one.
Correct.
There's how can we improve local crops? I've got a Baronet Vort stirred up by a witch and destroyed Golden Canyon Bridge.
That's right.
Oh yeah, let's do that one.
And Jambus, of course we can go and kill the fucking spiders. Just don't let them hit you, then they won't poison you.
That is a tactic, yes.
Yes.
Just remember, if anyone goes insane, the approved method for curing insanity is to kill the person.
Gotcha.
Works.
Sounds good.
No.
No, that definitely
proven.
It definitely works.
definitely gets rid of insanity.
Yeah, Ash always kills my characters in those situations, though. 100% of the time.
He's right.
Yeah. Sounds like a bit of a story there.
100% of the time it works. 60% of the time. So
I mean, he'll let me kill one or two party members first, but that doesn't matter.
One or two.
We haven't caught the fish either.
Oh, that's right.
Chuck out
The
the
general or whatever.
Yes, that is indeed it. The general.
Well, I mean,
Rest.
the Golden Canyon sounds good because it's probably going to get us lots of money somehow, isn't it?
Yeah, we can always sell it or
Gold.
strip the gold off it.
Out of the rocks, maybe even. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we'll be like, oh, we just got to repair the bridge down there.
I've seen people pull a string of mithril just out of the wall of rock. So if it's got gold in it, we can get it.
Mm.
And I mean, when they say it's a witch, can't you like recruit them or something? Like,
I'm sure we can look after them.
Gold Canyon is the remains of a strip mine for gold and quartz.
Yeah, nice. Well,
But you're in Soto at the moment, a village to the north of Voinaris, towards the outer edge of the county.
Rom will know how to mine, surely.
Racist much?
And Chester's good at going into deep holes, so he should be right.
Scarily factual.
Problem is, he likes to fall asleep in the deep holes too.
I don't know. I reckon we should try and might be easy to clear out spiders. That's my thought anyway.
Well, you have Morgana's sage words about how to avoid being poisoned. Just don't get hit.
well, I mean, we're big fans of Eutropia, so we can't go against all the women in the party.
Mhm.
We better hustle over and kill the spiders, I guess.
Or can we?
All right. Well, are you going to go directly from Soto to the ruins of Jambus?
How far are we talking?
I think that's you'd probably be 2 nights on the path in a sense, and that's going through the Voidwood and not going to Voinaris. But I mean, even if you went to Voinaris, or if you stayed there a night, you might get away with only one more night, and you would be in the ruins of Jambus.
The Voidwood, is that the beggar? Is that
No,
the beggar wood, or is it a different place?
Different. Yep, there is the beggar wood, the Voidwood. It's just the wood in the Voynham Barony. It doesn't have the same connotations that the beggar wood does.
Okay. All right. Well, what about everyone else?
But I guess it's really, are you going to go past the Baron's residence and say anything to her, or are you just going straight to the ruins?
You're our lead scout and pathfinder, Izzy. What do you reckon?
Yeah, but I'm not in charge. Well, I guess we head to the spiders. We go through the wood, but while we're doing that, on the way we go and talk to the Baroness.
All right, so you were going to go past the Voynham estate.
Yep.
And the Baroness is there to greet you again and says, "What news from Soto?"
This is where I take a step back.
Lord Humphrey?
Look at Humphrey.
Well, My memory is a bit vague of our trip there. We had a big party at the end of it.
Ah, yes.
Wolves. There were wolves.
Yes, that was the rumor. But then
And there was a
the rumour-
talking wolf, and they were going to kill people, so we killed them. So, job done.
Have you been a little bit too much into that dust you give your dog?
Oh no, Dogbio's way gone. No, I'm not like him.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, I had heard the rumours and they drifted off, but it is good if you've settled things in Soto. You're obviously always welcome here. Where are you travelling next?
We're heading to the ruins of what was it, Jambus?
Jammers. Ah, yes, and the Tellus estate. Horrible that. Yes, rumours have come through that you dealt with Baron Tellus, who under some curse of transforming into a horrid ettercap.
Oh no, we're going to some. Yeah, well, we did deal with that, but that's part of our many and myriad adventures. But at the moment, we're heading to kill some spiders in the ruins of something.
Yes, these damn spiders. I have noticed an influx of them. Many people are reporting that. They get in everywhere, these spiders, webs, etc.
Yeah, I don't know where they're coming from, and I look at Morgana.
What is a spider comes out of a mouth, a burp more, you know?
I'm so glad he said mouth then.
Well, I guess it depends where you spew from, but that is where the swarm of spiders is spewed from, I think, that you've seen. But
That doesn't seem likely.
Milady, is there any advice you can give us on the way to battle these spiders, or any resources that we could use to battle them more effectively?
well, you have some of the mundane ones I could give you, but make a diplomacy roll, Izzy. You can make it in the open.
Oh, thanks, man.
I don't know what your score is.
That way we can laugh.
Yeah, you know, she says, look, I only have limited stuff. You guys seem to generally have this stuff under control. I've often heard that the easiest way to avoid being poisoned is simply not to be bitten.
Yeah,
Very true.
Yeah.
Thank you. Your support is noted for future reports to Princess Eutropia.
Well, we don't yet know who may come out on top, but I can see that the princess has a number of good qualities.
Yes, correct.
But if there's nothing else, you're welcome to stay here for the night.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll stay there. We're happy to stay in rich people's houses, aren't we?
Praise
Always.
that, Craig.
Excellent. Well, the next day, I presume you head on. You probably find that you're going to need to stay a night out on the road, in fact.
Gross.
Is there anything you particularly are doing, or is it just normal watches that you're going to set?
So is this like in the wood or beside it, or?
It's almost just in plains now. By this time, you're just in the plains, so...
No worries. I think just maintaining. I don't think we really have anything to set up anything too elaborate. But if we can all just maintain our watches like normal and actually stay awake, that'd probably be pretty handy. We've got our ever-burning torch.
Why is nobody wearing the crown of blasting?
No, Dogbio had that, I thought.
He probably can't use it because you'd need to command it or something, wouldn't you?
Well, that's true. I don't know who had it. I thought there were discussions that Dogbio was going to have it anyway, but I don't know who ended up with it.
What do we got?
And somebody want a serpentine owl figurine that can turn into a serpentine owl?
That's pretty awesome.
Oh no, just an owl. Oh well, that's not as cool.
Mm. It's like a horned owl or a great owl or something like that.
Assuming that while you're doing this, if those on watch, I think From you're on first with Nala.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I am.
I can roll
I'll do
Nala,
a
who
40.
no doubt has fallen asleep with his children. But not you guys are awake, don't hear anything, and you're not. I mean, you are in the household of the Baroness, and Morgana and Chester are next to see whether Chester, that is Rothbottom, but I'm sure it'll be the same. You guys are awake, and last we have Umfrey and Izzy.
Chester and Morgana are definitely awake.
Well, it looks like Izzy's fallen asleep. Umfrey, are you going to wake Izzy or leave Izzy asleep?
No, she can sleep. I'll let her sleep. We did just have a giant party thing.
Okay, well that was a few days away, but yes, Umfrey lets Izzy sleep.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm old. It takes a bit to recover.
You're not like some 1993-year-old young'un who pretends to be old. And then you make the ruins of Jambus, and you can see this looks like it would have been once a prosperous trading town, but clearly it has been abandoned. And as you know, Newtown was one of those where some of the people that we hear have gone. You see what's remaining are leaning wooden buildings. There are bleached bones of some animal. And that is probably it. You do see lots of webs around. And funnily enough, a somewhat very familiar map, maybe even with the blood of previous victims on it, appears. One to put you into squares as you move through the town.
That's weird for a non-combat encounter. So Chester, if you're not damaging things much, did you want to take the crown of blasting so you can blast something at least once a day?
He wants to blast something.
Sure.
In pints or quarts or whatever it was?
And Chester sits it on his head and turns to Umfrey and says, "How does it look?"
You are the prettiest little prince.
Oh, shucks.
So does anyone need an owl? Why would we ever need an owl? I don't know.
Probably good for scouting and things like that. I don't know.
Well, then you should take it then, I guess.
See,
You're
also worth quite a bit.
You're our head scout.
the question would be, who would use it?
Dwarven humour.
Practicing my dad jokes.
Yeah.
Anyhow, From didn't say that. From just sort of shrugs.
And we've got some wands down there. So who can even use those?
What ones are you talking about?
Anna should be able to use wands.
The ones in the inventory.
The colour
ones-
spray and protection from evil. So I'm assuming protection from evil's a... Oh, I don't know. That can be either, can't it?
Collar
Probably
spray is a
fine.
first level one. We might be best off just selling it.
But I mean,
But,
it's
yeah,
good.
wand of protection from evil is good for a cleric to have.
What if we accidentally turn a village against us, though? Then the colour spray would be awesome.
What? So you can say they've done the color run or something or other.
So you can blind them forever or whatever it does.
Oh. I don't know why you're worried about earning a whole village against us.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to force anyone, but it's it's there. I expect you all to do something impactful every round of combat now, because you got no excuse for not using the wand.
Yes, sir.
From Ponders how to make his shit catch on fire. It's like,
Except for you, Izzy. Maybe murder less.
No, can't do it.
There you go. Well, let's just all sit still here and never move on the map so we don't trigger anything.
That's possible, yes. Although when
We go to the
darkness
hotel.
comes, that may change.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Man,
Well,
Um,
do you want Morgana could throw fly on herself and fly around the place if you'd like.
oh,
I mean, spiders. What's the worst that someone flying around could have happen?
should be fine.
I mean, okay. Nobody else. Okay, cool.
I mean, we're looking for spiders. Spiders normally don't have, intercontinental ballistic missiles to shoot you down or anything.
Yeah, but they put up webs. I mean,
That's right.
you might not see it before you hit
I'm not
it.
going to fly into them.
Okay.
I've got a colour spray wand. It makes everything colourful.
Okay.
Okay, no, I'm fine. I feel that no, I'll just sit here and hold on to Chester's butt.
No, please go fly.
No, I've got no spare hands now holding Chester's butt with both hands.
Ew.
Chester, why do you look so surprised? What are you gaping at?
But everyone can make perception rolls.
I feel like
Except
a puppet.
Dobby.
Oh, no perception. Fuck.
without perception.
Wow, yeah, I'm afraid that's not a high perception plus.
That's why he's got a puppy dog with a scent.
Well, Morgana, you just get the feeling that it's like spiders again. It seems to have a similar feel to it to some of the places you've already been, like the Tellus estate where the Baron was as an Edicat, like the Maze Garden with Oplio at the Crab estate. So that's all you get. No one else has picked up on anything. Only you, Morgana, get. It's almost like a deja vu type of thing, but it's not quite the same.
Hey, if the wolves
I
could
get it. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Exactly.
If the wolf could talk, maybe the spiders can. Should we try and diplomacy them?
Ooh.
It's a magical world. It certainly could happen.
Should I yell out to them? Do you reckon? Magical spiders. It's us, the party of heroes. Come to talk to you about all the spidery stuff that's been happening.
Yes. Well, you don't get a response.
Well,
Fine.
I mean, there was always a 5% chance that was going to happen.
Yes.
I guess if we had a scout, they would scout ahead around now.
Oh, yeah. Morgana.
I second
No,
that.
I can't. I'm not going to scout. Apparently, a spider web will kill me.
You're the most important part of our cunning ruse to trick everyone into thinking that we're the good guys. So,
Getting out to there.
Yes, Izzy, you are there. You can make a perception roll.
Why are we so paranoid? That's what I want to
Very
know.
cautious. Yeah.
I mean, there's
Are
pools
you-
of blood that you're walking across.
Yeah, that's right. Where did they come from? You don't get any.
Sorry, did I notice anything?
Come on, Chester.
No, you
Where
have
are we
not.
going?
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Come on, everybody, let's go.
Yes, you are still.
Okay.
Yes, nothing has happened yet.
Brom's just going to stay here, keeping an eye that way. Making. Oh, arrows have changed again.
Arrows have changed again.
What is this area of light? Is that a brick wall or stone wall or something?
Where you are, there's a house here.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
So remember to
Come on,
put
everybody.
the walls inside the walls, Andrew. Because
Oh, yeah. You can't get it. That is true. Yep. Have I done? What did I? Obviously, I haven't done it on this occasion. No, I've done it right on the edge.
Oh, it's made of wood.
Yeah.
We can build a bridge out of it.
Well, we do have a paladin of Angrad that can take care of that.
So it does certainly seem eerie,
Sure.
though. I mean, clearly, there might be a little bit of a breeze, a door swings, like a saloon of the Wild West or something, and occasionally a couple of bones will fall down a bit further of something and rattle a bit. Obviously, once a bustling small town that has been abandoned.
Well, let's split up and search the houses each individually.
Hey.
Yes, I always would agree that if you split up, you can be picked off one by one. That is certainly the optimal.
No. Just scream if you need us, and we'll all come running.
Yeah. That's right.
Alright,
What
come on
could
up
go
here.
wrong?
Come on, guys.
Well, you guys keep moving, and
Get together.
ask me if you want something in particular.
Well, let's search a house. Let's search this
exactly.
one right here. We'll go in wherever the door is.
Do we have a door?
Yeah, let me move someone in the house. Who's going in first? Izzy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What a
Well,
gentleman.
You can make a perception check as your allies cluster around outside, no doubt waiting for you to say it's okay. Yes, well, you can all roll initiative. Yes, you can be very close as
I would like to be.
dropping down on top of Izzy is something
spider.
that looks
You
that's
fucker.
right, like that.
Hey,
Oh, man, I can't believe this is happening to us.
Oh no.
Who would have thought?
How crazy.
A long-legged spider with a huge glossy black abdomen marked on the underside with the shape of a crimson hourglass. But let us assume... where the hell is everyone? Dame Morgana, as you look through the doorway, you see this black shape drop down upon Izzy as Izzy is staring up. What do you want to do?
Don't get hit by that, Izzy. It might poison you.
And I'm going to assume you are not flying at 20 feet.
No, I'm not. Oh, sorry. No, I'm not flying.
No, I'd put it on there, I think. I'd to turn it off.
Oh, okay. But Izzy, let me...
Big spider.
Oops. Who have I targeted? Is that not working? So, Izzy, I'm going to do a fortune hex on you because I feel that that's what you want.
You feel correctly?
So, yes, you might want to use that if you have to make a sudden save.
Sounds good.
Humphrey.
I'm going to activate my super special Tactics.
More team spray.
Tactics. So for the next 6 rounds, you get a +1 on your saves for each adjacent party member. And then I'll move in next to Izzy.
Okay. Izzy?
All right. So, Izzy now is From in the room.
Look, I think From's probably at the doorway, like with Umfrey. They're probably both jostling to get in there behind
Okay,
you.
question then. If I attempted to acrobatics out this way, would From be threatening the creature?
Look, I'd have to say for this round, neither From nor Umfrey will be threatening the creature.
All right, I want to acrobatics anyway, please.
Mhm. Yes, roll away. And you demonstrate how deft you are at doing such an
Okay.
activity.
All right, so I am going to, in that case, target this creature
Mhm.
and try and hit it from the back. Come on. Oh. Yeah, I'd
That
say
would tell me
actually
you
do it.
have hit it.
Okay.
Damage done. Dogbio.
Yeah, he hasn't been told to do anything, so he doesn't.
Just to see.
I look at Umfras. Shall I use the crown now?
Yeah, do what you like, buddy.
Okay. I rub the crown and unleash a searing light. No savings throw
Now,
or automatic hit.
That's through a doorway, isn't it?
No.
Do you have to make a roll to hit?
No, it's an automatic hit.
He's not automatic yet. Okay, fair enough. Can you see the creature?
Yep.
Yes, and you've targeted it. Excellent.
Does that hit its touch AC?
Well, it would tell me you do. Obviously, notionally, though, if you did have to consider the door and the fact it's in combat.
Yep.
Would that make a difference, or you have factored those in?
Yeah, they're in there.
Oh, well, that's it.
Nice. 13 points of searing light damage.
Okay.
I did something, Umfrey. You said every round, every battle.
Yep, perfect. You're moving up in the world.
Absolutely moving up.
Chest of the Blaster. That's your new name from now on.
The Blaster. Right. Well, it's going to obviously try and hit Izzy. How does that work? There we go. And it has. So Izzy, obviously a fortitude save.
Now, do I get bonuses? Sorry, Dave?
Are any of
you
us
want
adjacent to you?
Oh, not anymore.
Then
Oh,
no.
I thought it just had to start. Okay. All right.
You might want to use your fortune hex for this save.
Okay, so what does that mean?
It just means you have to say that you're using it, and you get two. You basically get advantage. You get 2 rolls.
Okay. I'm using my fortune hex for this roll, Andrew.
Yes. That makes some sense. Okay. And Glyn, does he get to choose which one, number 1 or 2? Or just the best?
I just
It's a
best, no.
Unless you're trying to say you rolled 2 complete shit ones.
No, one was a fail and one was a pass. So
Oh,
you know,
then I choose the pass.
and it was the second roll.
Only because I hadn't seen them, I think, is the issue more than anything.
Yes, well, no, the first roll would have been a fail. So yes, you feel you fight off the poison from this dastardly spider.
Fortune.
I give the thumbs up to Morgana.
Okay, so the doorway is completely blocked by the spider. Is that what I'm understanding? Or can
No, I really think unless you're going into the building and it'll present an attack of opportunity, only one of either you or Humphrey can effectively be in the doorway. I don't care which one.
I was just going to try and barge my way into the room because I've just seen Isco flying in there. So,
yes, well, you can, if you want to barge, you can be the one in the doorway. But if you want to go further, then unless you're rolling acrobatically, you'll present an attack of opportunity.
Oh, God, I haven't got.
But if you don't want to go further, then you're the one in the doorway, and Humphrey will obviously just have to wait.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, From.
No, I'll be in the doorway so I can attack, or
Yep.
I can. Okay, all right. Okay, I can attack from there. Right, cool. Well, having not moved, I've got 2 attacks supposedly.
You got a +2.
That is a critical hit.
Oh, come on.
One miss and a critical hit.
Oh,
Nice.
Gee, that's a good roll.
nice roll.
That's it for the night. Thank you very much for coming.
Very good roll.
Praise and grad.
Nala, he's a long way back. Probably would come up and be behind you, I suspect. Morgana.
Well, I will do a.
Well,
Is
let's
Izzy
make
still
a perception
inside?
check, Morgana.
Oh, we always love perception checks.
Yeah.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Do I suddenly get suspicious that I'm about to be in the front line?
No, you think that Dogbio is probably more likely. You certainly think there's one around the corner of the building here.
Oh, how rude.
But you probably suspect Dogbio, that valiant companion of Humphrey, will protect you.
Well, that's excellent news. Let me just take a 5-foot step back. And I will throw fortune on From.
Mm-hmm.
And I will cackle to keep the fortune going on Izzy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So yes, just remember with that, you get to choose one roll up per round that you can use.
Now, is there anything else you're saying, Morgana?
Oh, watch out for the spider coming around the corner at Dogbio. Thank you.
Wait, you've just said something that will make me do something. I'll go around and I don't know. Does that put me against it? It's kind of in a janky square.
Yeah, it is. I'll put it here. There you go. That's better.
Okay, I'll go there and then I'll have a swing, and I'll say, "Dogbio, sick him."
Excellent. Sure, he'll get his nose out of that Dogbio dust he's been in.
Well, if that's what he needs to keep going to get through the day.
This white nose of his or whatever. That is a hit, I'm afraid.
Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness that was a hit.
You have done some damage to
Take
this
that.
meaty-looking spider. Izzy.
All right. Let's do this. Stabby, stabby. Now, let's go the double hit.
Yes, this spider looks, it's got a lot of ichor oozing out of it after a massive hit from.
Yep. Okay.
2 hits.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Yes. And from you just, I think, see Izzy virtually, emerge from its exploded abdomen, just covered in ichor everywhere.
Bloody hell.
I know it appears red on the map. I'm not convinced it should be red, but Izzy
Alright.
has well and truly eviscerated it.
Dogbio does his dainty 5-foot step.
Yep. That is a miss.
Does a 9 hit? Oh, what? Fuck.
I know. It's stupid, isn't it? Yes, sir.
Ridiculous.
Well, this is awkward.
Blast it again, Chester.
You want to make a perception check, Chester?
Yeah.
No, carry on.
So knowing that the crown only works once a day.
Oh.
Colour spray it then. Use your wand.
Morgana stole it. I shall.
Different wand.
Yep, that would tell me it fails. Whatever that. Was that an attack? Oh, it's a miss because you got an 8. Yeah, sorry, I thought that was its saving throw. No, miss.
Cool.
Right. Well, peering out of this tree is a black spider that tries to latch onto Morgana. Successfully so. Morgana, can you make a fortitude save, please?
It's just rude.
You get a +1. You've
Luckily-
got Chester there.
Okay, sorry. +1. Luckily, fortitude is my best save.
Right. Okay. Well, you can roll a die 3 and subtract that from your con, and become staggered, which I will add on. It may not be.
That just means better looking, I think, doesn't it?
I think it just means you get one move basically around. That's it. So not double move, one. So one attack or one move. Yes. But also coming out of there,
Shoot.
here's another one that attacks Nella, who seems extremely surprised as he gets almost critically hit, but not quite. And Nella rolls the same number, rolls a 3.
Oh no.
And therefore suffers some con damage and will be staggered as well. So I will put that in. Oops. There. Done. And the last one is going to take on. Oops. Humphrey. And miss. From
Is missing baddies to fight.
Well, you see one, in fact, only 5 feet away.
Got some back here.
He might take that 5-foot step and have his single attack. Hang on. Was the fortune? That's not automatic, is it? I have to put that in manually.
Well, you just have to say you're going to use it because it's only happens once around, so you need to.
Right. I will use this now on the hitting because hang on, he's going to turn on power attack. So he is now going to power attack that one there in the face.
That is a hit.
Love it. Now power attack is on, so it should automatically do the thing with the doobly-doo. And it does.
And you would get another attack, yes?
I won't say no.
Well, aren't you 6th level? Yes.
Yes. Oh, because of 5 foot step, no. Yep. Oh, shit.
That
Okay.
is a hit. And big damage. Chester.
Attack gets turned
Oh,
off.
wrong Chester. Nala. What do we
Chester,
think
help
Nala?
me.
Nala would possibly step back there and attempt to shoot it with Dignity's barb, and I'm pretty certain he's probably likely to roll a 1 first up. Gee, he even hit it. Okay, well that is phenomenal. Back to Dame Morgana.
Well, this is just ridiculous that someone's let a spider attack me. Where is Chester?
Right in your rear.
Well, that's generally a good spot for him, but... I will take a 5 foot step and I'll just do my cackling for Izzy and from, since I'm staggered.
Sir Humphrey.
Yep.
So I'll let Dogbio handle this one, and I'll 5 foot step over and try and attack the one that's on Morgana.
Okay.
You got it, Dogbio?
Jeez.
I believe in you. Not myself, though. I don't believe in myself. Just you.
Izzy.
All right. Yep. It looks like I can't get through a door or outside anyway.
Oh, yeah, I've got to. Sorry, I'll have to move you. Yes.
You're on.
Going there.
Okay. That's 3. Okay. Just 2 seconds. No, I don't have that. So for the moment, I'm just going to. One, two, three. It's double movement. That'll be fine. All right. Just one hit on spider number 2.
Yeah.
Ah!
That is a miss.
Die. Stupid die.
Dogbio is hit. He doesn't need Humphrey around, but he has not killed it. Chester.
I know. It's a bit of a predicament everyone's in. Are these spiders counted as people?
No.
Yes, definitely.
That's what I thought.
They look at you with their multiple eyes, thinking you were their ultimate target, Chester.
No, rude. Say, well, they have lots of humour.
That, yes, well, that says failure for the spider.
So for the next 6 rounds, it will be laughing.
But it would technically get at least a +4 bonus, I would imagine.
If you
He's not funny.
Yeah, that's a bit rude.
Because they're not of the same race type, would be why.
Oh, no, but he knows good spider jokes.
Yes, exactly. But in any event, it still would have failed. But I think it should normally get a +4. But yes, which one is that? Number 1. Whose go it is? So obviously number 1 can't do anything. Number 2 is going to cease pursuing Nala and attack From, who was right next to it, and miss. Number 3 will probably take on this irritating dog thing that's attacking it. And hits. Now, can Dogbio... Oh, jeepers. Can Dogbio make a fortitude save? Please.
He can attempt one, that's for sure. Fortitude, there we go.
Okay, so Dogbio, a die 3 and take that off your con, and you are staggered.
So just roll a d6, I guess. How do I make it to a d3?
If you
you
right
can
click
right-click
the
it,
dice
yeah.
6, it'll say custom dice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh no, Dogbio, you piece of shit.
Okay. And then it is From.
Well, From will do what From did last time. He will
Well, that would probably kill it if that is the case.
Well, he'll swing and try and miss horribly.
Definitely a miss, yeah.
Yep. And then hit him on this one. Yes. No.
That is a miss.
Unfortunate.
And Nala. What would Nala do? I should release him to you, Ash.
Oh joy!
But I will. I'll click the button to have him attack, and he misses. That's more like what we expect.
Yay, that's more like it.
Yeah, Morgana.
I will continue cackling for From and Izzy's benefit.
So the spider in front of me is laughing now, isn't it?
Yes, it is indeed laughing, but I don't know, unless Michael tells me otherwise, whether that's any special bonus other than maybe it's Dex.
No, I'll move up to the other one.
Yeah.
I'll help Dogbio.
2 hits.
Sweet. Leave my dog alone.
Certainly giving it food for thought. Izzy.
All right. I am going to acrobatics. 1, 2, 3. So all of my movement over to there.
Yep.
I am going to attempt to do so.
You'll need to get a 20. And you have. So successful.
Roger. All right. And I'm going to. I've got it targeted to. I don't want to target you. So stop doing that. All right. And I'm going to backstab. Well, attack this spider. 2. Come on. Oh, get. Damn it.
That's a bit of a high five with From for getting the same number. Dogbio.
Well, you stuffed that up From.
Oh.
Dogbio. Oh, could have been a critical. Dogbio might have got another kill. Chester.
Lightning jolt. Yeah.
That would tell me it's a miss.
I look around and make sure Humphrey isn't watching my lack of effort.
So this one I think must still be giggling. This one, continue attacking from, misses, and the other one will turn its attention back to Humphrey. Oh God, rolls a 3. From.
Look, do the same thing he tried to last time because he's just.
That
Hey,
is a hit.
there we go. Oh, you're
Still hanging in there.
bloody bugger. Fuck.
That is a hit. Still hanging in there. Barely. Some might say it has only 1 hit point left.
Oh, one might say.
Nala. Nala is going to attack. Hits. And I think on that basis celebrates a kill. Well done to Nala. Does a bit of a victory dance. Back to Dame Morgana.
I'll just keep on cackling, looking at Chester.
Nala will say, see, that one didn't even need to be asleep for me to kill it.
Oh, so.
That's 1 hit, 1 miss. Here's he.
So does the the laughing or cackling spider mean that it can't actually do anything, or is it just bad at doing stuff?
Michael will tell us.
It can't do anything.
Is that real?
It collapses into gales of manic laughter, falling prone.
So I should add prone to it because that may make a difference.
No actions while laughing, but is not considered helpless, so you can't coup de grace.
So I mean, just a gigantic spider laughing its ass off while Morgana cackles.
Does Humphrey's PTSD kick in?
Yeah, I'm not incapacitated. I'm like, what is going on?
All right, Dogbear, your moment has come. That is a hit.
Big hit.
Oh, I almost rolled my damage instead of Dolbio's. That would be not correct. Haha.
And Dogbear gets another kill. A mighty companion.
Nice.
Esther. Sure, it's going to run around with one of the spider's legs in its mouth. That is a hit, Chester.
Dead.
Yeah, this one hasn't been hit to date. But you have drawn first blood or first Ica, as the case may be.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any idea when it's suddenly going to be able to do something, Michael?
What were we in round 3? So 6 rounds after round 9.
Round 9. All right, it should be dead before then. So from.
So 5 foot step. This isn't the cackling one, is it? No.
It is the cackling one. It is prone, so it should be easy to hit.
Oh, well, that would be lovely. I'll just drop. One and 2, cool. And I'm assuming 18 is a miss. No.
That's no 18 is a hit. Yeah, 2 hits.
Okay.
It is prone, isn't it?
Oh, it's prone.
Oh, well, I put that on. I've put that. Oh, yes, that's probably why. Yes, and then it would be Nala, who's probably going to do nothing. Dame Morgana.
I will just continue cackling. I assume I'm still staggered.
Yes. Which does remind me, technically I should reconsider the poison, but let's not. That's 2 hits, Humphrey.
Sweet.
Yep. Easy.
All right. Do this.
Izzy's travelled a lot of ground this combat.
That's right. Let's do this. Come on. Oh!
That is a critical hit.
Oh, boy.
From you get to see Morika explode and Izzy appear. It just seems to be the way that Izzy appears when you're on the other side.
Ah!
Boom.
The smoosh. All about the smoosh.
And you feel with the death of that spider, just a slight moment of sunshine erupt through the village. And you found these spiders almost seemed, I mean, you've seen giant spiders, but it was almost something like these were bigger, tougher, something unnaturally tough about these spiders.
Mm.
Not that they presented too much difficulty for you, but they, you can see why the village had to leave with these monstrosities moving around.
Well, I'm glad everyone just kind of chuckled when I said we should burn that house down, and then it had a big spider inside of it.
Would have just climbed out and attacked anyway. Okay, so
Check the houses now to see if there's any survivors. Or
and for
Gambus has been ruined for some time, so
okay.
Yeah.
So waste of time. Yeah, cool.
all right,
Well,
no worries.
I mean, the
All right.
spiders might have had treasure on them, so we should search anyway.
Fair enough. Roll perception checks.
Sell their spider spleens to some sort of spider aficionado, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll sell them to
And
So,
no,
Charlie?
you don't find anything of any interest.
Okay. Yeah.
But you do notice it's, a fair part of the town was burnt, as if somehow a fire has started and caused a blaze to spread that burnt a lot more of the buildings, and so no wonder it would have been abandoned, just because the burned buildings wouldn't have provided shelter for anyone.
Can you unlock Nala?
Yes, I will do so. Let me find him. There we go, Derek.
Now,
Top.
you able to get rid of this poison?
That's what I'm looking to do, except I don't have the character yet.
Excellent.
Should be available to you now.
Yeah, Dogbio first though.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I mean, he just killed an enemy.
Yeah.
Come on. All right. Okay. Now, who's looking a bit dodge? I take a look around and see who's
Dogbio is
Yep.
probably throwing up, and
Morgana.
Yep. Okay.
He said,
All right. Well,
when I said don't get poisoned by the spider, that meant you guys were supposed to protect me.
Though with Morgana's looks, maybe Morgana isn't affected at all.
I thought it was just good advice, just in general, and you were correct. Well done.
Wait, hang on. You can spew spiders, but then you're also susceptible to their venom.
Yeah, well, these are yucky spiders. They're not nice spiders.
Okay.
Do I think I need to do like a heal check or anything like that to work out what's going on, or am I pretty much sure that's exactly what's happening. They've been
Oh,
poisoned.
no doubt.
The
I think it's
circumstances.
poison.
All right.
Yep.
No. Okay. Yeah, where are spells these days? Ah, spells. So what's actually happened to them? Have they suffered? What has the poison damage actually done to them?
Constitution damage.
Okay. All right. So they need some restoration. Okay.
Well, assuming the poison has stopped operating.
Yeah, I think we can assume it's stopped. You've still got the constitution damage, but I think you can assume the poison has stopped.
All right. Well, Nala goes over to. Oh, he's already there. Goes over to De Morgana and casts a spell. Cast Lesser Restoration on her. And
Thank you.
it's up to you to roll that good old D4. Try and get rid of your ability damage. That's not on me.
Well, that's okay. I'll feel better in the morning. Oh, no, that was all of it, so that's okay.
All right, perfect. You look at Dogbio and say, young pup, I'll be able to help you in the morning when I relearn some new spells.
Sweet.
But yeah, hopefully the poison's gone. So
yes, it'll just be the damage.
So what else have we got? Where's his? What does he do for where does he have his channeling? Oh yeah, beautiful. So I will go into the middle of the group here and I think it's 3. And everybody get back a whole 9 hit points. 9 lands.
Thank you.
Well, with that, where would you like to go next?
Well, I think we need to go back. Go and rest someplace safe. I'm not 100% sure this place is safe as it should be.
Yeah.
Did we go?
So are we happy this place is clear? Like there's no caves nearby or whatever? Or
No, not you. No, you can have searched the town and not been attacked by any more spiders and feel that you've at least eliminated the spiders that were in the town. It's not that far from the Tellus estate, which obviously you'd cleared out where you met the Baron, and then there's a little bit of distance to Newtown where you had spoken to the Baronet.
oh well, let's go report it then, I guess.
Sounds good.
Right, so travel to Newtown. The Baronet is there who meets you and sort of pulls you aside, Humphrey, and says, so has From shown any signs of being infected?
No, not at all. We even fought spiders and he fought alongside us, so that's a good sign.
I agree, that is a good sign, but he may be foxing. Keep your eyes out. You can't.
I did offer for him to set fire to the webs, and he didn't take it up, which was a bit weird.
That's it. No worshipper of Angrad could resist such an offer.
Well,
think,
no, he's not. He's not. I haven't seen any other spider-like tendencies besides the fear of flames. So don't worry about it.
yes. Well, keep your eyes out. Our good Baron succumbed in a similar way to this from of yours. So we can't have that happen. Can't have another Ettercap appearing in our midst. But anyway, what have you to tell me, Lord Umfray?
We killed a bunch of spiders, and then we searched the town, and we couldn't find any more. So we think that town should be right to be resettled at some stage.
That is excellent news. If you have removed the spider threat, with the Baron sadly gone, we can begin to expand. I've sent word to Count Bartleby Lotheed and await his decision on who shall take the lead as the Baron of this barony, the Tellus barony.
Oh, and just say to them if they hear any more spider stuff, because we've found a whole lot of spider-themed enemies so far. So just be on the lookout for someone spreading spidery stuff.
Yes, it has been a curse. I hear these rumours. There is something going on, but I will let you know. You're obviously welcome to stay here for your efforts.
Oh, thank you.
And they arrange a tent or so for you.
Yeah, let's all just go party with the townspeople.
And they're very accepting as well. I mean, you're building this reputation. Again, they all want to know what are your views on Pythareus or the princess.
Yeah, yep. Eutropia all the way.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, my big foam finger with Eutropia name across it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
With her,
yes.
with her names across it, not her across it. Yeah.
Yes, thank you from
Praise Angrad.
Praise Angrad. Okay, well that's all good. I think we can go through to a new day. And where would you like to travel to now? You are probably a few days' ride from your estate, or walking from your estate.
Just before that, boss. Just consider everybody healed, and Dog Bio, I would have cast a spell on him if need be. And with
that would be the start of this day. So if I do overnight's rest,
yep,
and you'll do your spell in the morning if you can cross that off, and that would get Dog Bio back to full health, an armed and fully operational Dog Bio.
Yeah, Dog Bio.
Sweet. Oh, do I have to roll the thing?
Yeah. I don't know what you got left, but
oh, come on!
Right,
he's got one damage left on it, so it'll heal overnight. Whatever.
Not quite an armed and fully operational, but well, an armed and almost fully operational.
He's desperately hanging on to that poison.
So, what's next for you guys? Would you like to return to your estate, or would you like to travel somewhere else, or indeed stay here and imbibe of whatever hospitality they have to offer?
Well, I mean, you haven't brought the law to your lands for a while, Dame Morgana.
Yeah, that's true. We probably should go and check it out.
Fair enough. I will assume you take a few days to get back. So I can click party rest again, which should restore Dog Bio this time.
Oh, yep. Cool.
Let me do rest, have night's rest, done. I won't do the other ones. Arrive, estate. And when you arrive at the estate, you see some armed soldiers of the Count outside.
Oh.
And they say, halt, who are you?
This is my estate. What are you doing here?
Your estate. You are Dame Morgana.
I am.
We are here with Sir Guy, who is inside. He will undoubtedly wish to speak to you. And at that moment,
Undoubtedly.
Sir Guy comes out and says, Dame Morgana, well, I wish I could be here, and this is what the guy looks like. I wish this could be in happier circumstances, but there is some news and evidence that you have in fact been depriving the Count of his tax, refusing to pay your own tax, and have openly attacked the tax collector and his soldiers. Do you have an answer to this?
I don't know who would say such a thing.
Scandalous.
Well, that is interesting. But some of some of Guido Eater's own soldiers have returned with views that you attacked them openly, or at least your lackeys here under your command.
Can you imagine that someone as religious as From here would go around attacking someone with no reason? It's just outrageous to suggest.
Well, that be the case. I think I must take you, Morgana, into custody, and we will return to Lothide for the Count himself to make a determination. Your lackeys, of course, can stay here. They obviously only operate under your instruction.
Well, you should go inside and take some flowers from the vase before we go anywhere.
Well, you can make a diplomacy or whatever roll. Would that be intimidate? Whichever one you'd like to try.
Yeah, I don't think intimidate's the one. Doesn't he have a wife who'd like some flowers?
We'll find out when you make the roll.
Oh, well, luckily I'm an expert at these things. That's why I always get Nala to do them for me.
So he doesn't seem to take to that and says, "Right, well, we can leave straight away. We've got a wagon there ready to go."
Well, that'd be great if you'd leave straight away.
But you will need to come with us.
Are we allowed to come and speak on the dame's behalf, since we all saw, what was that guy's name?
Guido.
Since we saw Guido's own guards attack him in whatever the forest was.
Well, look. If you have eyewitness, all the better if you come along. But there are a few. In fact, there is one guard who returned from the forest attack, and then there are some guards that returned from the estate here, saying that you, under Morgana's instruction, had attacked them. But the one guard from the Weatherwood,
they attacked us.
Well, that's not what this guard says. They were merely here helping out, and you guys leapt at them like madmen.
We came back and reported that their other friend, who fled in the forest, had killed their lord, and they attacked us.
Well, they said their companion.
I
in the
will
forest
not have
said
my honour questioned by these mere foot soldiers who are criminals and brigands.
Excellent. Well, I think you should definitely come along then, undoubtedly.
And
yes,
the lady
we shall all come.
We all will.
Yeah. the lady shouldn't have to ride in your wagon. She can ride on her own horse.
Yes. And I won't be saying anything without my attorney Nala speaking on my behalf from this point on.
So they say, well, we better get going. We'll camp on the road. I'm sure we'll be fine. And so you all leave, I presume, or is anyone staying and not proceeding with Morgana?
I will be attending.
Everyone going? Excellent. Well,
yeah, Nala will do what they're told.
At the first camp, yes?
Try and get eye contact with Izzy and give her a little shake of the head like, don't kill them.
At the first camp overnight, I'm sure you will get the view from Sir Guy as he comments on two of your party members, saying something like, is this shit going to go on all night?
Yes.
Well-
yes, it is.
You've ignited their fervour with possible jail time. I mean, this is on you.
This perversion can't go on. I'm going to make certain that they're hauled before the count as well.
Well,
Thought I was already getting hauled before the count.
oh, did you drop this gold here? No, I won't. I won't try and bribe you.
Yet.
It's tempting.
Yes, well, you can. So, are you guys setting your watches? If so, you can make rolls. Who are we at
Will be
first? I
rolls.
think it's Nala and
And
From.
From.
Okay.
Okay, well, Morgana's. Oh, is it more? Morgana will be asleep when it gets to Morgana's roll. Now,
So what do you want, a perception or a save? Or
Oh, that was your diplomacy, wasn't it? Sorry. Fortitude for staying awake. You do. And so Chester and then Humphrey. Who's on with Humphrey? Izzy.
Yeah.
So they're all awake. Izzy is awake. John, it's Dogbio. It's only
Yes, I'm next.
Izzy, are you
Yep.
awake? Yes.
Was that me again?
So Morgana and Chester, you can make perception rolls.
Ooh.
Chester Rothbottom, perception. I think Michael may have gone, but what you hear, Morgana, is you just overhear it. It's very quiet, but you can hear Sir Guy saying with one of his soldiers that he had used one of his spells and is certain that some of you are lying and that the Count will deal with you, and most likely he will end up as the new Baron of the estate. And he said it's time to end these fake nobles that have infested this area,
Oh.
so that we can well and truly invest in the High Strategos.
He's not entirely lying.
Chester,
Yeah, I heard that.
I say very, very quietly. I feel we need to dispose of the riffraff who have accompanied us.
Okay.
They seem clearly evil and against us. Let the paladin know about their evilness and that we must rid ourselves of them.
Okay. I move over to Humphrey. Not the paladin. From.
They are trying to dispose us,
And I whisper in his ear.
depose us.
Mm.
Exactly what Queen Morgana has suggested, that the people that are accompanying us wish us ill intent, and that we may need to dispose of them.
Mm. Do we have proof?
I heard it, and
I overheard them.
Morgana heard it, and she's never lied to us before to get what she wants her way.
Is this nighttime Chester or daytime Chester?
Nighttime, Chester.
Oh, nighttime, Chester.
Yes, sorry, Michael. Yes, it is nighttime.
Oh. I think we should just fuck them up for the hell of it too.
Mm. Let's check with Frey.
Or we could tell him after the battle starts.
Do they look like they're lined up, like they're waiting for a bus that I could just lightning bolt them or something?
Yes.
I could have
Given
moved
that a
it.
lightning bolt is 25 feet wide, obviously, and will get, multiple targets.
You would find at the moment you are sort of all really in a circle to some degree, in a somewhat now familiar map there. Let me just make them all. They are effectively around you as if, they're standing watch anyway. I mean, I'm sure we're getting to the early hours of the morning, depending upon as people start waking up, unless you wish to do something earlier than that.
Oh, I think we do wish to do something earlier than that.
Well, just earlier than that, people won't have armor on and will be asleep, but that's fine.
No, that's why we're trying to sort of send the word through the people now. While, because 3 o'clock in the morning is the best time to embark on an attack.
Yes. Well, let's assume it might be later than that, and it's getting close to when you guys would almost be waking up your third watch of Humphrey and Izzy.
So are they armoured or what are they?
You would note that obviously Sir Guy is up because he's the one who was talking to one of the guards. But yes, they seem strangely awake, and you notice they've been imbibing something out of a gourd that they're carrying.
Yes.
They seem to have a red mark around their lips from what they've imbibing, and that they just seem to be quite alert at the moment.
Chester, they're taking illegal drugs.
Yes.
And they wish to kill us. We need to dispose of them.
I don't know what I'm more angry at. The fact that they want to kill us or not sharing their illegal drugs with us. So I'll go over to Humphrey next.
Oh, you're going to move. Yes, okay.
While this is happening, can from sort of just obviously he's been awoken, but he's just going to sidle over closer to his armor. Should probably have to do some form of check, not to make it very obvious, which is probably a bad idea, so he might not.
So I gently wake Humphrey and whisper in his ear, there are wolves amongst the sheep, and then wink.
What?
We keep lumps of it out the back.
Sure.
Can I just sit up and be like, what?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's assume you sort of get woken up. It's perhaps, unusually. Well, Humphrey, you'd be getting up probably anyway for your watch along with Izzy. But it looks like Tom and Nala perhaps are stirring, and you can see these guards. It's surprising that they're all still awake and they're sort of watching, and that you note that Sir Guy has moved on from one to another and seems to be sort of having a very low volume conversation, that now that you're awake, there's that little bit of extra noise that it's hard to really discern what he's saying.
Well, I'm assuming he's waking me up for my watch, so I start getting ready, I guess.
No, I heed my words.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What is it? The wolves are amongst the sheep or something?
Yes. And wink. Don't forget the wink. That's the
no, that's the creepy bit. That's the...
It's not creepy. It's not a wink like, hey, you doing wink. It's a wink.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Oh, he's trying to tell me something.
And then I tap my weapon.
I look at Dogbio, and Dogbio does the head turn to the side thing. Then I just shrug my shoulders at him.
And then I move over to Izzy. It's Izzy's turn next for her watch. And I gently wake Izzy up.
What?
There
What?
are foxes in the hen house. Wink.
Okay.
It's your turn to watch. You may need to be ready.
And Izzy, when Chester tells you it's your turn to watch, you may not think that's great.
Sure. I get up. I start putting my armor on, grabbing my shit. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Is everyone awake now in our party?
Except for Nala.
Yeah.
But
Well, I assume that Nala's been nudged awake or not. No, you're going to let him sleep, sleeping baby.
So,
Hey, Sir Sigasane, whatever your name is. I mean,
Yes.
feel free to rest. We're gonna start our watch soon. You have my word that I won't initiate anything with you.
Well, unfortunately, your leader is perhaps is under investigation for killing some of the Count's soldiers, or at least the tax collectors.
Yeah, but we'll take care of that at the court. Don't worry about it.
Yes, of course. My guards, though, have been specially anointed as such to stand watch for a while. We should be in Lothadar tomorrow at some point, and you'll be able to explain your actions to the Count potentially directly.
what is that you're feeding your guards?
It is something that I have found that will keep them alert for the night. There can often be strange creatures out at night.
And you didn't offer to share any?
No, it is only for my guards. There has been an increase, unusually, in arachnid behaviour, and they are particularly out at night.
So I think that's the right moment for me to go, oh, I'm not feeling well, and I'll just vomit a swarm of spiders straight ahead at those two guys.
Yeah.
Look at it. There we go.
Surprise.
Sure,
And then
you
we'll say
can
that,
roll-
yes, there is unusual arachnid behaviour
You
around.
can all roll initiative.
Is this after I've vomited the swarm of spiders on them?
That would definitely kick things off, because they would say, it's you!
How is that considered aggressive?
Yeah. Anyone could vomit a swarm of spiders.
It's
Yeah.
the best way to start diplomacy. I don't understand where he's coming from.
Do I have a swarm of spiders here somewhere? That surely must. Yeah, there we go. Of course, they're going to come out as a big S.
Oh, well, big S, that's no fun.
Where are
So
you,
if you'd put
guys?
them over Guy de Guisium and his other friend.
Is it within a range, is it?
Well, they basically, what does it say? The swarm begins adjacent to you, but it moves in the direction of your choosing at its normal speed. So, and it's not a full round thing. It's only one action for them to come out. So they come out and move straight away, basically.
Yes, so they come out here.
Yep.
And then would start moving. But when they come out, is that really the one thing, and then initiative starts?
Well, I thought they would still act in the same round they got vomited, like as soon as they got vomited out. I mean, that would normally be the case because they don't turn up, a round later like a summoned creature do. They turn up the same moment that I vomit them.
Right. I'm just going to drop
Andrew,
Nala to 23, so that makes more
I
sense.
may make a
What are you doing?
suggestion. You could roll a bluff
Yes.
check for the spider's vomit, and if she passes, then initiative doesn't kick off until after they've appeared, which means surprise round. They'd have a one action in surprise round, and then you get into combat. or into initiative.
Well, that could be their perception.
Well, I think they'd be surprised that I vomited a swarm of spiders on them.
Or
Well, that would be the case, but I mean, it'd be their perception. And obviously, Sir Guy is not some numpty. I mean, he may well have even seen or heard of this sort of stuff. But let's assume these spiders do at least move out to there.
and she is pregnant, don't forget. So morning sickness is a thing.
Exactly.
Yes, which unleashes perhaps some damage on them.
So they take die-6 damage from the spiders,
Yes,
Andrew, and they need to make a fortitude save. It's only 11. It's only 11.
Let's have 5.
1100.
And I will put that one, send it back. Okay, well, Dame Morgana, I think you would be able to do something. In fact, I'm going to put them in 24.1.
Yes. Well, now you've made me sick, you stupid bastards. Unusual. Look at this unusual spider activity. It's craziness.
Yes, indeed.
They are very beautiful, like anything else that comes out of you.
So what do you think, Chester? An obscuring mist or a haste?
I think a haste to put a hasty end
But
to
then they
our
might come
vile
and attack me.
adversaries.
If I do an obscuring mist, they won't be able to find me.
That's true, and neither will I. I'd rather be able to see you.
Well, that's true. Okay, well, I'll throw haste on everyone, so just be aware that... actually, I don't think I've got that coded. No. So it'll give you +1 to your armor class and +1 to attack, plus 30 feet of movement, and an extra attack if you have a full round attack.
Cool.
Is that it, Morgana?
It is, yep.
Nala.
All right. Nell's 5 foot stepping back there and cut. Sorry. And casting a spell. He is targeting. And are they on the board as adversaries at the moment? The actual soldiers and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. No, I haven't. They're not red, but they are on there.
Yeah, I just don't know if Freya will work on them because I think they have to be an actual enemy.
Yeah, and then unfortunately it turns them all.
Does that matter at this point?
No. There we go, and I will shortly do Sir Guy himself, who undoubtedly is a bad guy, and bring him back. There we go. Done.
Okay. Okay. Now, did it do what I wanted though, in order to give everybody, even if they were bad guys, the good stuff? Yeah,
It gave everyone the good stuff. They are very thankful for that, Nala.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay. Now, how can I can you remove the
Yeah,
those guys at least?
Yeah. It's I've got to find them up here. I'll do this guy.
Cheers, mate. Sorry about that. That's what I was hoping it would work, but I was a bit unsure.
Yeah,
Because it's supposed to give them a minus against us.
that is correct. But
We might just
I
have to
think
do it manually.
yeah, if you're going to do that, I think you'd have to do the 2 effects and apply them differently.
Yeah, it only has one.
But that's okay, Nala. Is that it for you?
That's it.
Izzy. I'm going to assume you are all basically prone at the moment, unless as part of your goes here you're standing.
Okay.
Well, I assume though Morgana stood up to vomit.
Well, that's yes. So you
I
would be
did.
standing. So anyone who's had a go, which means Morgana, Nala, and Izzy are standing, and I think
Yeah, I'm
Unpaid
standing.
actually got up to put his armour on.
Was I rolling around on the ground to talk to everybody?
That probably makes sense,
Okay.
unless you choose otherwise, Chester.
Yes, I was moving, standing up. I'm the same size lying
All right,
down as I am standing.
Yes.
All right. Well, From's there for. I'm going to go there to protect Morgana. And I'm going to go soldier number 6. And since we're kicking off, I suppose, do it.
Well, I'm sure the Sir Guy would say you're attacking the Count's soldiers.
I just roll my eyes. Yeah, no
You're
shit.
a traitor to the county.
Yeah. Okay. So that was a miss, I take it?
No, that's a hit.
Oh, it's a hit. Okay, no worries.
Not just attacking, but killing.
Exactly. It's disgraceful.
Don't forget your sneak attack. He hasn't acted yet, so he's flat-footed.
Oh, he hasn't acted.
That is true.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Since will I just have to roll?
Just roll and tell me and I can add it on, or I think you've
Yeah.
actually so it automatically happens.
16
Let's just see what
D8.
happens. 13.
Yep, that is applied.
Okay, beautiful.
So, Sir Humphrey.
So am I all armoured up now, or hopefully?
I believe so, yes.
Sweet. So should I help get that bad guy, or should I just attack the one closest to me? I don't know. From you've got that guy.
If you can take a 5-foot step and attack, it means you get an extra attack from being hasted.
Okay, I will attempt to protect Chester then. Leave my little fella alone.
Nobody touches your little fella.
Nobody touches my little fella unless I give them permission.
It's 2 hits.
Sweet. And then my hasted attack as well.
That is a hit.
And yell out to Dogbio, sick him.
Sick him. Well, Sir Guy. Well, he still looking at you, is he, for that, and he casts a spell at you, and you'll need to make a will save, is he?
Dave, just check your to hit bonuses, because your base attack bonus should be about +6.
Okay. And obviously, Izzy, you do. In fact, he wouldn't have had that. He would have had to step out here to do that. Izzy, you find yourself remarkably resistant, almost invulnerably so. Chester.
Yeah, I've got -4s on those. Mick. Yeah. Because I'm tower shield, and power attacking, combine.
Right. No, I can think you.
Chester.
I'll step up and say nothing. Actually, I wasn't prepared.
You're lost for words. The first time ever.
Yep.
Oh no! Critical hit. That's just bullshit, isn't it?
Oh,
and then
I
hasted
think
attack.
You've killed the poor guy. You've smashed him with that big lot of damage.
Oh. Well, then I could still move
Didn't you move to get there?
5 foot step. So
Yeah.
by 5 foot step, I can't move anyway. Good teamwork, and I give Humphrey a fist bump. Mostly your kill.
Now, where would Dogbio go? Sick him. 15 feet away. 20 feet away. Or 10 feet. So presumably it's this one here, yes? Yes. That is a miss, damn. Okay. Well, this soldier walks up to teach this Roth Bottom a lesson.
Hey.
Hit.
Okay, I'm going to wait. Fuck.
Wait, I've done the damage. You can't wait now.
No,
You don't tell me you've got Windy Escape or whatever. They're magic user abilities.
Opportune parry and riposte.
What?
Yeah, I've done this before where I block his attack.
Making stuff up.
No, so basically what I'm going to do is roll higher than what he rolled to hit me.
Okay, he rolled a 23 to hit you.
Okay. And I rolled 29 plus the critical. So what happens is I parry his attack and then riposte using my attack of opportunity to hit him.
Yeah. So you're saying is 21 a hit on him, which it would be.
Well, that was the confirmed critical.
Yeah.
So he takes.
Now, when you say confirmed critical, is the first roll of 29 the riposte, or is that incorporating an actual hit?
It's the same. It's the same. One roll does the lot.
Yeah.
But I use a panache point.
Okay. Do you think you can critical off this hit, though?
It's an attack of opportunity. You can critical hit.
Oh, it's the same as an attack opportunity. Okay.
Correct.
And so your total damage is, have you just rolled twice to do the damage then?
I did, yep.
Shift, yep. Okay.
And I am unwounded. Awesome. Cool.
I've taken that away.
That will teach you, dog.
Yeah, he's certainly not going to be happy about that. Nala's almost impossible to hit from memory. Number 4 is going to smack Dogbio, obviously. This crazy dog, and he's hit it. Dogbio is taking damage. This guy will move out and hit Izzy.
No, he's more important than the rest of the party. Stop it.
Girls, Kuzmi is trying to run.
Jeepers, they're both hopeless. From.
So
I will assume you've been able to put your armor on, given conversations were taking place.
Okay. All right.
And you can be standing if necessary.
Sure, because I can't move through the spiders, can I?
I think it's only if you end your turn in the spiders that there's an issue.
I think that's right. I think you can move through them okay.
5. What's my movement? Oh, it's only 20. Shit. 5, 10, 15.
You hasted, so it's 50.
Fuck. All right, he runs to there.
Yep.
Because he doesn't want that guy to get away. And then...
And you have hit.
Ooh, lovely. Bunch of coconuts.
That's, yes. It's but a flesh wound.
'Tis but my flesh wound.
Congratulations, Flynn.
What's the matter?
Being a grandfather again.
Being a
grandfather.
News has come out.
Yep.
Well, congratulations indeed. How do you know before Glyn, though, Michael?
Yeah, I was going to say, how did you know, Michael?
I've got contacts. Don't you worry about it.
Donna told you, did she?
Yep, she
I
told me
got so
before,
confused right then.
Yeah,
Well, on that good news, and at the top of round 2, we might end things for tonight at least, while we ponder that Glyn has yet more grandchildren.
Yes, my daughter Morgan had her first child, who was a boy they've called Logan.
Logan. I'll take that off the list then. Fuck you.
I think it's mostly because Morgan likes Hugh Jackman.
Bunch
Yeah,
of
nice.
fucking people.
Nice.
Well,
fucking
she
kids'
doesn't
names
show
are
it
gonna
in
get
the way
stuck with
that she does with
Constantine.
men. More like Prissy Boy. Oh shit, gotta stop streaming. Fuck it. Dickhead.
Dear.
Well, folks,
Yep.
thank you all very
All right.
much. We will no doubt talk to you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
Rest
thanks.
of the table.
Thank you all.
See
Catch you
you
later.
tomorrow.